Hey Panda Party people, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to become part of the Panda Party and click that notification bell to be notified when videos go up. Enjoy the video. The following is rated M for mature. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey party people, Panda Brady here once again, and we are right back about a week later where we were. This was originally going to be on my newer computer, but I had some issues, so we're back to the old one. Oh, I've turned down my headphones a little too much. I have new headphones. Here we go. Alright, so where to go? Is it this way? If that is a way? No. Okay. Let's just run around and look. Maybe I need to dive into the water. Go say hi to the Eldritch Abomination God.
You would be wise to heed me, Raziel.
Okay. If you say so. See, knowing what I know, I'm like, are you sure it would be wise to heed your words? Because, maybe it's only what you want, eh? I mean, yes, he does maintain the balance of everything, but there's some shenanigans afoot. Shenaniganery. Oh, hello again. I hope you guys don't mind, but I am just going to waltz right through here so I don't have to deal with you. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're done there. For a second there, that sounded like, Black Parade. It was like, da, da. I was expecting the, da, 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 da. Actually, I think I found an accidental, pathway. Oh, no, this is just back to the pillars. Okay, yeah, I'll meet you guys back there. Because I believe I have to go back to that one door. So the weapons have a lot longer range than they look like they do. Oh. Oh. Where was that this whole time? I feel like a giant idiot now, because I didn't see that sooner. And all it took was like 15 minutes of me running around doing nothing. I did discover a couple of things, though. Ugh. I hate having to control this camera with a mouse. I wish I could use my joypad, but I can't. Acts like it's forbidden or something. Alright, well, see ya. Whoa, what's that? Whoa. Huh. Well, thank goodness the vampires are not evolved enough to be down here yet. Because, well, Rahab hasn't joined Kane's Legion yet. Because as far as we know, that won't happen for quite some time. Because this is at the birth of Cain, which would be 30 years before the events of the main game, of the original game, rather. I mean, this looks very suspiciously like I should be walking here. And I could be completely correct, or I could be completely wrong. No, I don't see anything. So I am going to guess... Wow, that is a lot of them down here. Yep, get in my mouth. Thank you. That music sounds really messed up. Like, that's not how it's supposed to sound. And there are a lot of you guys in here. Then again, it could be a creative choice to make it sound like this weird cacophony of madness. To give it that otherworldly feel. Oh, hey, you're back already. Didn't I eat you? Oh, well. And let me eat you guys. Thank you. It's like being at Willy Wonka. They're scrum-diddly-umptious. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come down here? Just keep looking around? Yeah, I've seen the gremlin guys around in the ethereal plane. There was no exit over here. Unless... Of course. I missed the upper path, as usual. Well, at least we made progress, finally.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
Don't currently have the means to, but I may soon. That's right, burn. Now give me your weapon. So I can actually fight. And that way is currently blocked, as he said, so let's continue. I have a feeling falling into the swampy mud is going to be more of a hindrance than anything. Huh. Yes. Give it a good kick. Oh! I know who that is.
So, my lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
Yes, it's Vorador. I'm really glad, by the way, that they do retread the story of Blood Omen 1, because I do not own it, and apparently it's very hard to find, given it was initially just for PC. Thank you. Oh, I actually kind of wanted to keep the axe, but oh, okay. You win, Raziel. Come on. Get up here. Let's fight on dry land. You can't win, Anakin. I have the high ground. Well, for some reason, Raziel, it keeps backing up so I get the low ground, but, you know, whatever. There we go. Thank you for the soul. Thank you for the soul. Na 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 na. I know that doesn't even work with the song I was trying to reference, but you know, whatever. Hello, sir. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Butterknife? Oh, you have? Glad to hear it. Let's share in his gospels. Oh, hey, what do you know? Another save point. Now that's taken me 30 minutes to get here. Probably Tremdill. Tremdill probably only be like 20. Maybe even less. I like that these pillars are like shaped like the Soul Reaver, because it's an awesome sword design. I always miss you frickin' weird dog things that don't sound right. Actually, I just used to be a vampire. I'm not anymore, dude. But I will kill you nonetheless, like a vampire. Similar to a vampire, I chop off your head. Or I impale you if I have the axe weapon. Oh! Another cutscene. Be quiet. Shush. That frog is kind of ruining the scene.
There appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
In other words, remember this spot so that you can come back here later. Okay. I thought maybe I could jump up the wall now, since it is PlayStation 2 instead of PlayStation 1. But no, I was mistaken. There you are. I wanted to be like, surprise! But I, kinda wasn't paying attention myself. Aha! You guys can't jump. Therefore, you cannot follow me up here. For I am the victor.
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen, but I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine, too, was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
Oh. And going down there is a bad idea. Oh, right. Vorador used to be the owner of the Soul Reaver, but it was solid at the time. Okay, let me just, throw that. There we go. Oh. But yeah, like I was saying, Vorador used to... Vorador, in Kane's time, was the owner of the Soul Reaver. Hello, sir. I do not have a weapon to fight you with. What was that? That was the silliest death noise I've ever heard in any video game ever. And I do mean ever. Hello, boyos. Thank you, and thank you. Okay, I still cannot climb as a wraith, which is kind of dumb if you ask me, but you know, whatever. Now we just need to find a circle so that I can get solid again. Not one of those. Though I do wonder what those do. Perhaps they're like a fast travel system later? Maybe. Perhaps, perhaps not. That old adage. Oh. I doth wonder what that is. What that may be. And we got a checkpoint here. A little sundial room. Action to imbue with dark, but it won't. Weird. Okay, but apparently that's what they do. Maybe I needed to go down the rest of the way first and have it tell me, oh, now you have the Dark Reaver. See, the more I use it, the more it drains my health. Oh, yeah. That is such a goofy death noise.
Throughout this ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race and the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
So it sounds like the Reaver before it was all about helping out, you know, big baddies. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Can I get this? Thank you. That's like old school Soul Reaver. Is there another guy on this side too? Nope. Same mural though. If I broke him for a second there, which I think I did technically, but because he died like 3 times over. Is that what? Nope, that is not what I needed to do. Luckily, there's another one right here. Hello? I ruined the cutscene. Got another key door. Ah, and that leads back out to here. Awesome. Okay, so this way. Oh. Are they really gonna make me have to go back and forth? I hate how the music just stops. Uh-oh. Come here. Thank you. Thanks for letting me eat ya. So that's kind of annoying, actually. Kind of a lot annoying. So you gotta drop down here and fight them off. There we go. There's that dumb sound again. I get it. It's supposed to be because they're like skeletons falling apart or whatever. Oh, come on. There we go. I get they're skeletons, they're not supposed to have a lot of, you know, breath. But when you sound like Darkwing Duck, just now getting off of when you sound like Darkwing Duck surviving a, like, bomb blast, it just doesn't work. Okay, now I gotta go to the other side. Right here, right now. And I'm sure you're able. Now I admire you. Okay, I'm sorry. I get very distracted when it comes to musicals. There we go. And this way does not have a gate. So that's good news for me. Oh. Hey, actually, you know what? Aha. Because I have to go through this gate. So now I don't have to deal with you guys till I have to come back through there. Thank you. Oh. I was like, what is this that's going on here? But I guess that's just the fire effect when it is in the ethereal realm now. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. How it kind of came back down. Thought maybe I had found a way to cheese it. But no. Perhaps there's something up here, though. Ah, I see. So now, since it's higher up in the ethereal realm, I can make it to this ledge over here. Very clever game, but not as clever as I. Yay. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but it looked really, really weird and goofy. You like jumped on his shoulders and pulled off his head, but you couldn't really make it out, so I don't know what he was supposed to be doing. Oh. Is it this? Why does this one look different than the others? Aha. I'm also kind of glad it spelled it out for me, because I'm like, how would I figure that out? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm dumb sometimes. Glad they showed me that, because I'm sitting here like, what am I supposed to do, huh? And I figured it out, all on my own, not with some, you know, walkthrough like the first one. Hate to admit that I did that with the first one, but I had to. There was a lot where it was just like, you know, do whatever. Just figure it out. I'm sitting here like, you figure it out. It's your game. Make it a little more easy to understand for the person. And now we outrun a boulder. Indiana Jones style. Alrighty. And then I take this here. I assumed. And now I place it here, I assume. Oh, there was more back here that I didn't even notice. Oops. Yeah, I'm a bit of an oopid stay sometimes. A lot of the time. Most of the time. Okay, it's closer to all the time, but I don't care to admit that, so. There we go. And now... Nope, that's not it. I assumed I would point it over here. You may have noticed a small jump there. That's because I was nearing the 1 hour mark, which is what my Bandicam is set to automatically stop. Which means that this episode has been going on for quite a while. And I will need to tell it to stop very soon. I need a little bit of health so I could survive. There we go. Another chop in half. And I guess I was in the wrong place. Unless... So... Made a lot of errors, but hey, now we can actually make some progress. Man, this has taken me like an hour and a half, and I needed to be asleep like half an hour ago. It is currently 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. Nope. Ah, darn it. Well, thank goodness those thralls did not respawn again. Those guys are the worst. This way and this way. Haha, I knew it. Ugh. Ugh, very squeaky. Ugh, hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Really good sound design, though, apparently. Huh. Wait. Right? Oh. It just wouldn't let me push it earlier. There. Again, don't know what's up with this game being finicky and all. Hey, the dark side of the moon is lit up. That's pretty cool, actually. Actually, it sounds very disheartening. What did I accidentally unleash? Or, you know, just do in general.
As I neared the altar, I suddenly felt the Reaver quickening of its own volition. Just as in William's chapel, the balance of power tangibly shifted. Voracious and willful, the Soul Reaver was now in control. And I, merely its helpless puppet. The Reaver plunged itself into that mysterious altar, and devouring the energy that emanated from within, drained this place of its power. Thus sated, the Reaver released me. And I realized as I recovered control that these ancient shrines were forges, each purpose-built to enhance the Reaver with elemental power.
Oh, cool. And that's why it was saying that I could imbue it with shadow. So now I have the Shadow Reaver.
Now I understood the purpose of the mysterious basins I had seen throughout my journey. They were elemental fonts, each attuned to a fundamental essence. When I forged the blade, every font in Nosgoth with the same elemental attunement was simultaneously quickened. The Reaver's enhancements were never permanent, but these fonts enabled me to re-imbue the blade by bathing it in the elemental energy distilled therein.
I'm always watching for the, Oh, okay, that makes sense now. I'm always watching for my Bandicam to be like, nope, we're stopping now.
Concentric circles, one eclipsing the other. I recognized this symbol from the door sealing that other ancient shrine, the one I had seen in the lake outside the Sarafan stronghold. Perhaps now, armed as I was with the elemental power of darkness, I could return and gain entry.
Yeah, the place that I thought I could go into earlier. Ow. That bright light was very flashy. So, okay. I thought maybe I could just change the element of the Reaver whenever I felt like it. But no. Okay, so the doors with the Reaver on it, it doesn't matter what element it is, they just open.
You're a ragged excuse for a savior.
Vorador.
I see my reputation precedes me.
It does.
All good, I hope. I've been watching you since you emerged from that accursed stronghold. Strange that your arrival coincides with the corruption of the pillars. But I'm wondering, are you the catalyst of these events? Or the answer to them?
I don't know what you mean.
I will speak plainly then. I distrust your origins, stranger. Seeing you crawl from the putrid depths of Mobius's keep makes me question your purpose here. And what should I make of your appearance? Not human, clearly, and more demon than vampire. And the pillars. It is no mere coincidence that your arrival in that clearing heralded the pillars' decay. And so I ask you plainly, are you the instrument of the pillars' destruction or their salvation?
Neither.
Very well. Let us look at the other side of the coin. I have followed your journey and watched as you blithely unlocked secrets that have been sealed and forbidden for thousands of years. The path you have been treading is open to only one being. You don't know what you are, do you?
I have been many things. If you find me ignorant, enlighten me.
What's the point? This world is beyond redemption. Let the human cattle have it.
I would expect better than meek capitulation from you.
Centuries of persecution have taught me well. 500 years ago, our race was nearly exterminated by the fanatical crusades of the Seraphan. And now the same sick drama unfolds again. In merely a decade, Mobius's cutthroat citizen army has nearly accomplished what the Seraphan could not. Vampires meddling in the affairs of men. Look where it's brought us.
What am I to make of these secrets I've uncovered, then? The depictions of the winged race, the pillars, and the Reaver.
Fairy tales, boy. The delusions of an ancient culture clinging to hope long after the world had discarded them. Their bloodline trickled away until only one of the ancients remained, sustained solely by obligation and his unfaltering faith in the old prophecies. But you see, even if you are who you appear to be, it no longer matters. You're simply too late. Janos Audron, the Reaver Guardian, the last of the ancients, and my maker, was murdered by the Seraphan nearly 5 centuries ago. He alone would have the answers you seek, but his secrets died with him. I don't know how you've come even this far without his guidance, or without the Reaver, stolen these 500 years ago by the Seraphan. I'm afraid, my friend, that you and all of us are out of luck.
I had no less reason to trust Vorador than anyone else I have met. In fact, the ancient vampire was the most forthright being I had encountered thus far. If Janos Audron was the key to all this, then I would find him, and Mobius's time-streaming device would provide me passage. But first, I had to find a way back into the stronghold, and I suspected I would find the means within the lake's mysterious shrine.
Alright, well. Yep, if I recall correctly, Janos Audron is the pillar of death. So he's supposed to watch over death and keep the cycle going. But he also has necromancy. if I recall correctly. Nah, I don't feel like it. No, I don't think I will. That's right, there's a save point right around here. Wasn't there? Thought there was. Okay, well, that is all the time I've got for today's episode. So once I find the save point, I will be... Ah, there it is. There we go. So yeah, that's all the time I've got for today's episode. Like and share if you enjoy. Subscribe, become part of the Panda Party, because there ain't no party like a Panda Party, because Panda Party don't stop. And I'll see you guys in the next video.